Welcome everyone. Welcome you to Healing Hours. Every week at Healing Hours, we touch our souls and we talk about different areas of life and get healed with master trainer, coach, counselor Seema Singal. Seema, welcome again.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's always, I feel so stress free when I meet you. So today I'm going to talk about stress. Yeah. So this is the exam season. Even my 7-year-old is also giving an exam for the first time. So I want to ask you the question as a parent, and this is also a question for the children, right? So, when the children, the parents, and the teachers, they're all equally stressed out in this time. What do you think is the most effective way of approaching this element called stress?
Well, thank you so much for creating this again, and very well said, because this is the moment where a lot of parents, or I would say all the parents whose kids are approaching for some or the other exams, are under this whole turmoil of being stressed and wanting and creating an expectation of their child to perform in the best form. Somewhere we fail to understand that every child is different individual altogether, and they are born with certain abilities of their own, which is very, very individualistic, probably not always related to the academics that they are in right now. But we as parents, as teachers, are conditioned to see them performing at their level best when it comes to the exam scenario. My thought process, because we all have been through this whole period of also giving exams at some point of time, and we know how our parents have behaved and how our teachers have approached us, and the entire circle of our friends have been in that space of performing and preparing for the exams. My thought process is, and my experience is, that if we are conditioning our children from day one that you have to enjoy what you're doing, even if it is a subject, whether it's English or maths or science or anything, you have to find joy in what you're doing. You don't have to take it to prove it to your teachers that you are the best, or to prove it to your peer groups that you are doing excellent. It is not about proving it to anybody. So the first thing, as a parent also, we need to understand that our child is different from all the other children, right? And they have a great capacity and ability to perform or create something great in their life. So we should not stress them or pressurize them to perform in a certain manner, which is not important. So we should just let them free, though discipline them that they have to create certain things at a certain point of time, but to find joy in that.
If I get it correctly, that what you're trying to say is that the entire journey in terms of this learning should be filled with a lot of joy and creativity, and exam should be some kind of an acknowledgement.
See, we cannot rule out the need of having an exam, because that somewhere is required to evaluate where you stand today and what you are best at, right? And how on the basis of that you might know your potential at the best level, that you are good for this and not so good for the other stuff. But that is not the only parameter to evaluate you being successful in life or not, because I've seen so many people around me, like even those who were with me in my school days, like my friends and my colleagues, who are doing extraordinary in their performances, right? But if we have to see their success rate as of today, probably I cannot really match up to both of them, They were extraordinary during the school times, but they are not successful in their lives. So this is not the parameter of saying that, okay, fine, if you are having 90% or 95%, then only you're going to have success in your life. So we as parents and teachers again have to say and rewire our brain that a child can do average in their studies but have a great success in their life, because we have to give them the liberty of choosing it for themselves, that you cannot be good in academics, but you can be good at something which is your sole purpose or which you're good at. So giving a child that space to think and recognize their ability, what they're good at.
Okay, so that really brings the it's bringing the conversation to into a different dimension where, if I get it correctly, you're trying to say that the unique ability of every child, that needs to be acknowledged. And as parents, teachers, although we are pressurizing our children to achieve a result, success is something different.
Definitely, yes. Children, we as parents, as I come back to that, we feel so happy when our child is performing excellent in in their schools. They are coming first position and second position, and by doing that we definitely acknowledge their efforts, but somewhere we put a expectation into their head also and into our heads also, that this is a parameter that you've created for yourself and for us as parents also, and we want you to again and again reach up to that level. So at some point of time, if the child is not able to achieve that, so the entire pressure of the family or the community of teachers or the school comes to play, which is not required. A child might perform at some point of time, a child might not perform at some point of time, but that in totality what matters is that they are able to enjoy again what they are doing, and they are able to recognize that this is what they are good at, and the entire field of people who are related to them, wherein a lot of schools have now started to change the way they teach. The new modules and the new curriculums have come up where they are actually looking into what the child is actually great at, and they are nurturing that ability in that child. Probably it could be just music, it could be just theater, it could be something related to arts, a painter, right? So it is not just limited to the exam stress anymore as of now.
So success is beyond the results that you create. So it's not the level, right? So for all our viewers, the teachers, the parents, the students out there, so what is your mantra for handling stress, for success in life?
This question itself is very very pokey, because how can we handle stress, right? I would definitely say we have to eliminate stress from our space, because success and stress cannot be into the same space.
Absolutely, they can't coexist.
Never. So to reach up to success, you have to completely eliminate stress out of your life. Now a lot of people, when they are listening to this piece, they might disagree to this statement that how can we live a stressful life, because that is how we are conditioned. The moment we are free, we just want to have stress, we just want to worry. Oh my God, my child is not performing. Oh my God, he's not studying the way he should study. Oh my God, what will happen if he doesn't study, right? Rather, if we eliminate this entire stress, and if you only look at what he's good at and how you can add up to their energy, rather draining them by pulling them and showing them their negative parts. So we are more responsible as parents and showing them that you're good at this, you're good at this, and you can do great if you're doing like this. So entire approach of our being present into their space, showing them their good part rather than pulling them back by showing the not so good part of their space, demoralizes a child. So working on their psyche simultaneously the whole year round, not only during the exam time, is very, very important. So I would always say that release the entire stress that you carry in your life, and give your child that space to think and acknowledge what they're good at, and success will automatically be a part of their life always.
Okay, I think that really summarizes, what we started with. So definitely, I'm going to go back home and work with my 7-year-old and work on that. Stress and success cannot coexist, and the north star of our life is whatever that excites and inspires us. Focus on that, and the rest is going to be created with the right energies falling in place. And I think, as teachers, mentors, or facilitators for the children, we need to focus on this North Star that you mentioned,
Right.
rather than focusing on the results and the stress.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much, Seema. Again, it's really amazing the way you talk about the facets of life that we experience. It's simple, and thanks. We feel healed again.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.